200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700.
41, 42. It's a record! Can you believe less than half a day and the African Cup of Nations begins here on South African soil? We've been looking at Bafana Bafana's side all week, bringing you some of the stars that make up that team. Now we're going to look at our first opponents in the tournament, Cape Verde, who are sadly a pretty tough ask for our opening encounter.
Indeed they are. Now, of course, the Cape Verde Islands will kick off the competition tomorrow when they take on Bafana Bafana at the National Stadium at 7 p.m. Make sure you don't miss that game. Now, this will be the nation's first appearance at the AFCONS as such, and they will enter, I think, any encounter in any competition as the underdogs. But having said that, though, the island nation is placed nearly 20 places higher than South Africa in the official FIFA ranking, so there are no means to be looked over. By no means, eh?
Cape Verde's key player will be in the heart of their defence. Their captain, Fernando Neves, or Nando as he is affectionately known. He has a similar style of play to that of Rio Ferdinand, so cool and calm on the ball. It's not going to make any rash decisions. Now, if he can manage to organise his backline properly and marshal his troops, the encounter could prove to be a rather tough one for Bafana Bafana, who, of course, are still in search of that elusive first goal of the year.
Exactly. Now, another dangerous player that Bafana Bafana must be on the lookout for is Giannini, the 21-year-old who plays his trade in Portugal, playing for the reserve side of Portuguese giants Benfica. Now, Bongani Kumalo and his company will have to kind of arrange themselves very nicely to make sure they keep this clinical striker who scored a goal in Cape Verde's shock win over Cameroon in the lead-up to the tournament. They'll have to watch this guy very carefully.
Yeah, much like Bernard Parker, he's a sniper. He will finish when that ball is in front of him and the goal mouth. Now, at the time of the draw for Group A, when it was made, Cape Verde was the highest ranked of all the teams in the group, so that gives you an idea. Coming in at a pretty respectable 51st on the FIFA rankings, this team defeated Cameroon 3-2 over 2 legs to qualify for the 2013 showpiece. Wow. That is enough of a message. This is going to be a pretty tough outing.
But you know what? I think we got the advantage because we have 12 players on the field.
Yes, we do.
The supporters out there, every single one of you right there giving our support for Bafana Bafana is going to add extra pressure. The vuvuzelas will be blowing, we'll be cheering from home wherever. It does make a difference, man. It really does make a difference. And now, we had Paul, the octopus, during the World Cup making his predictions, and he was pretty slick. And he was delicious too.
He was great, man. The steak with a little bit of, so now we have got our own guy ready to make predictions. Bob, you can check he's in the zone there. Check his eyes. He's all about the football. Now, Bob, I want you to just reach there into your subconscious. I want you to tell me, how many goals is Bafana Bafana going to score tomorrow? Come on, Bob. In the zone.
You can do this, Bob.
You can figure it out. How many goals? Please. You've got to get 1 goal. One goal.
Okay.
I'll take 1 goal. Any more goals? We want to score a second. Oh, that's 2 goals. I'll take 2 goals. Will we get a third? Come on, give
a hat-trick.
Oh, we're going to get a hat-trick. Give me this. Nice, man.
I'm already feeling confident just because Bob said so.
Okay, now Cape Verde, it's a tough side. How many goals are they going to score? Oh, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for Cape Verde.
Bob being very decisive in his call there.
Hey, I'll take that. I'll take it. You know what that earns, Bob?
Are we celebrating a preemptive victory here?
I think we are, but touch it, Bob. 3-0, Bob gives the prediction. Let's hope that comes true, Bobbis. Thanks, boy. We're going to rely on you a lot during this African Cup of Nations.
We'll see you just now after the break.